every single Thursday around this period, that is when we bring different guests, right? Different people from different walks of life who have years of experience to teach us something. And right here on Safety Echo, it's all about safety and security. Not forgetting that this show is powered by KKF, that is the Kitty Cares Foundation, by the person of Dr. Kitty Sudhansu. So last week we had a really interesting guest. This week we have another interesting guest, and so on and so forth. So I will give you just a really good background, because this is someone that is huge, not just only in Nigeria, but also in the international space. Now, our guest for today is the OC Apagun, that's by the person of Lai Labode. Now, just a really brief rendition about him. Now, the OC Apagun, that's the person of Lai Labode, PhD, is a socially smart business mogul, a visionary and astute businessman who is redefining Nigeria's business landscape and expanding across the continent with innovative concepts that boost businesses and empower people. Now, his ventures are characterized by a futuristic global perspective that is merging enterprise with social development, a testament to his socially smart approach to business. With expertise rooted in prestigious institutions from the University of Abuja to the Imperial College London, and then to the prestigious Harvard Business School, Labode's foray into the mobile financial services niche has driven impactful change. His pioneering initiatives continue to shape the future of business and social enterprise across Africa. Now, the most prominent of Chief Labode's cultural initiatives is the Lai Labode Heritage Foundation. He is the founder and patron of the organization, dedicated to promoting and preserving the rich Egba history and heritage, as well as facilitating human capacity development. Now, as the Egba Fashion Show convener, OC Apagun, by the person of Lai Labode, is at the forefront of championing the reinvention of the Yoruba Nigerian fashion industry. Now, through his leadership, he has established the state-of-the-art facilities for the manufacturing of Asho Egba, that is the traditional Egba textiles, for both local use and export. And these facilities are strategically designed to empower the youth and promote Egba heritage, which is pivotal in sustaining cultural identity while fostering economic growth. Now, the Osia Apagun, that's person of Lai Labode, is an undeniable champion of Egba, Yoruba, and African culture, which he actively promotes through his Heritage Foundation. Now, he is not here in person, but he is well represented by Princess Toyin Onikoyi. She is also a member of the Lai Labode Heritage Foundation. You're welcome, ma. Good morning.
Good morning.
It is a pleasure to have you here this morning.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. So we want to learn so much today about history, about culture. But before that, do you mind greeting us in Egba language? I'm sure a lot of people will be listening. Maybe they're also from Egba and all of that. Okay, ma'am. Okay, can you greet us in Egba language? Okay, you are not a member. You do not
speak
Egba. Okay,
language.
Okay, no problem. But I always hear all this baisi, bawa, slogan. Yes.
You know, it's a common word within the Egba community.
All right, then, no problem.
I apparently did not live in Egba, so it's
quite difficult for you to greet them.
But
all right.
When they speak, I understand.
All right, then, no problem, ma'am.
Yes.
So once again, you are welcome.
Thank you
As
very much.
Elias said, we'll be talking about culture, history, and what this is all about. So, firstly, what is the Lisabi Egbaliganza Festival about, and what is the aim?
Yeah, thank you very much. The Lisabi, it's all about celebrating the past heroes of every man called Lisabi Agbongbon Alaka.
Okay.
He's a farmer, and then through him, the Lisabi, the Egba people were, through him, the Egba people were being freed from the hands of oppression of every external forces, most especially then your empire.
Okay.
And of course, we won't forget the British conquest that took place in the 19th century. So this is a man who brought glory, honor, and he's been immortalized in Egba. So when you hear an Egba man singing in their Oriki, when they make Omo Lisabi, meaning the children of Lisabi, they are trying to immortalize him, and that's why every year, annually, they have made it a point of event in Ogun State to celebrate the Lisabi Day. And that's why you're having the Lisabi Day, where all sons and daughters all over the world come down on that day to celebrate their hero, the courageous man that took them from the hands of oppression and the military conquest of the British colony.
So I also understand that this particular Egbaliganza.
Yeah, Egbaliganza is a new outlook that's going to be featuring in that day too. And it's a cultural outlook, a kind of fashion show that distincts himself from the normal cultural dressing lifestyle. They're going to feature a form of fashion show using the Egba fabrics. This time around, the fabrics will not just be sold within, it will also be sold outside the state, and to boost the economic growth of the country. And then it can be a form of exchange. You know, when you see the Egba people wearing their adire,
yes,
you know, you have a kind of joy wearing it. And look at the governor of Ogun State,
and it makes your head just swell.
Yeah, he's always wearing adire, you know, to showcase the Egba people's dressing, lifestyle, and culture. And he's even mandated the civil servants in the states to always wear this adire every Friday. So you can see our adire will go places, and by the time you know it, it will contribute its own quota to the economic of a country.
That is really, really amazing and also interesting. So
as I'm saying, the Egbaliganza, it's a passion, you know, and in which Lai Labode, Chief Lai Labode, the Apagun Bokte, and the Balogun of Egbaland, is his passion for his foundation, Lai Labode Heritage Foundation, and where people, both the rich and the young, especially those in the industry, the rich ones, the expatriates, will be showcasing, you know, through the usage of all these materials, the ashoke, the adire, how they weave it. They now use it to make fabrics, produce it to fabrics, lifestyles for people to wear. They organize a kind of fashion show with all those fabrics. And you see when they wear it, it's always unique and comes out very beautifully.
I actually saw a lot of pictures and different styles.
Yes.
Yeah, and I was like, wow, this is really,
sometimes
really interesting.
Sometimes it will be mixed, the fabric will be mixed with the English ones. And so you just like what we have in the London Weekend Fashion Show, we want to have something similar,
but in
to
our
that.
culture.
But now it's not going to be within Egba alone. It's going to cut across African countries. Sorry, about by next year, 2026, about 50 African countries, including Brazil and India, coming up to the fold.
Interesting. And how has it been like working with international? How have they been like accepting this festival?
You know, of course, as I told you, it's a festival that cuts across. You see are people coming all the way. It's just like the Osun Osogbo that we witnessed in Osun State. You see that people from Brazil, people from across the world, the globe, they all come around. So Egbaliganza is equally in the same line, in the same pipeline with such culture and tradition coming up.
That's really interesting. So I want to ask, with all of this, is there any loophole that you think that is missing, or anything that is missing from our culture that can help, enhance culture in our land?
Nothing is actually missing in our culture. Nothing for now. The only thing is, once we can preserve the culture through practice, we need to practice our culture, our heritage, our tradition, through ways of teaching the young ones, the strangers, and at the same time, let them, we'll showcase it at public events for everybody to know, the do's and don'ts of, those are the ways to preserve our culture, and most importantly, creating awareness of such practice and culture.
Great. Okay, so we will go on a short break, and then when we're back, there's one more question that I will ask you. This is High Impact Radio 102.1 FM, and you are listening to Safety Echo. Do not go anywhere.
Bringing you updates and information on safety and wellness with Safety Echo. Join us every Thursday by 10:30 on High Impact 102.1 FM for a journey into knowledge on a secure and eco-conscious living. From workplace security to road safety and many more. Discover hacks to protecting yourself while preserving the environment. Tune into Safety Echo and be part of a movement towards a safer, healthier, and greener future. Join us every week and let's make a difference together. Safety Echo is powered by KKF Foundation.
Welcome back, citizens. You are still on Safety Echo on your urban lifestyle station, and we have here in person, that is Princess Toyin Onikoyi-Sanyaolu, and she's representing the OC Apagun of Egbaland by the person of Lai Labode. I hope you're feeling good and you're enjoying yourself, ma'am.
Yeah.
All right. Great. So you've told us about culture, and you've mentioned one thing, preservation. And that is the only way that we can continue with that line in teaching people. So I want to ask this last question. So in KKF, that's the Kitty Cares Foundation, there's something that we're very keen about, and it is about documenting people's lives, their history, and their words, just as it is now. And thank God for the internet. Anyone who is going to watch this much later, maybe 5 years, 10 years later, they'll be able to get something very tangible. So what is that one thing that you can tell the future generation about culture and preservation that will make them always remember it and follow it?
Just as I said in my last speech, I think the most important thing is to practice it. When you practice your culture, you teach them, let them know the do's and don'ts, you're able to preserve this practice, this culture. Create a form of awareness, just as I've said. Make those practices, expose it to the public, having events, just like we're having this Egbaliganza. And then the Lisabi itself, there's a shrine. So there are people who actually worship this. Just as a yearly thing, the Lisabi shrine is done every year, just as I said, to immortalize the hero, who took the Egba people from the hands of oppression. So you, in a way, you are creating a form of awareness. Let people know, so that they don't, even the strangers, they don't say, yes, I'm not aware. So practicing and exposing our culture to our children, to strangers, I think is the best way to go by
All of it.
everything.
Amazing. Thank you so much, ma'am. Just last few words again. What should we be expecting for next year's festival, for 2026? I mean, I saw a couple of pictures and I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
So what should we be expecting for next year?
Eyes on the ball. Egbaliganza only featured this year and Lisabi Day. Next year is going to be very explosive, because just as I've said, it's not going to be an all Egba affairs this time around. About 50 countries, including Brazil and India, coming up.
Amazing.
We're going to showcase a lifestyle, a form of cultural exchange. We'll go to the museum. We go to the Olumo Rock to visit places of interest within Ogun State. And this kind of festival will be replicated in almost all the 50 countries. So it's going to be an international tourist attraction, and which will be showcased in all the 50 countries, including India and Brazil.
Amazing. That is something that we'll look forward to in different colors and
it will be colorful.
Yes.
Just as the Egbaliganza that was done this year. See how colorful it is.
It was. The different attires.
Yeah, you
actually.
can see. So those are the Egba fabrics that were being used in different styles, different modeling styles for fashion. And as you can see, those wearing those clothes are big men.
Yes, from different spaces.
They're captains of industries who came together. Those guys you saw there, they are big men. They're captains of industries who now came together to give that event, the fashion show event you saw on stage. Amazing. Even our former president, you can see.
Yes, he was also there.
So Richard Mufebani Damijo is also there too.
Amazing.
And so many other Nigerians. And I think the event was quite colorful and memorable.
Yes. It's something to look forward to in 2026.
Yeah.
And if you're listening, this is your first time of hearing of the festival, get ready for it. If you're able to attend, it will even be better. So, ma'am, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
It was lovely. It was brief, but at least we got to hear about culture, what this festival is about, and how we can actually preserve it. It's a good thing if you know your roots. At least you know that, okay, this is who I am.
And that's one thing parents should emulate. They expose the children to our culture, tradition, so that no one will say I'm an ignorant of such culture and tradition.
Amazing. This is a really good way to learn. So if you're just tuning in, don't worry. You can go to our YouTube channel at High Impact.
And very soon, the Egbaliganza website is almost ready. So you can go there, click on it, and get all you want to know about the Egbaliganza or the Afro Liganza or Niger Liganza.
Amazing.
As we call it.
Great.
Courtesy.
Yes.
Lai Labode.
Yes.
Heritage Foundation.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you. You're welcome.
So, like I said, if this is the first time that you're tuning in and then you missed all of the gist, just go to our YouTube channel at High Impact 1021 FM, and then you'll be able to watch all about this and have first-hand information about how it's going to be by next year. Princess Toyin Onikoyi-Sanyaolu, thank you so much, ma'am, for coming.
You're welcome.
And representing the OC Apagun of Egbaland by the person of Lai Labode, PhD. Once again, the Morning Impact Show continues. Of course, do not forget that Safety Echo happens every Thursday by 10:30, just for 15 minutes. It's brief, but trust me, it's very impactful. And this show is powered by KKF, that is the Kitty Cares Foundation, by the person of Dr. Kitty Sudhansu. Make sure you keep listening. And of course, the request goes on. We'll be right back.
Bringing you updates and information on safety and wellness with Safety Echo. Join us every Thursday by 10:30 on.
She's a wonderful woman. Ever since I've known her, she has been so supportive. When it comes to women empowerment, she's there. When you come to children, she's there. And I would just appreciate her for all that she's been doing and her foundation has been doing, especially in Nigeria. And when you look at the two of us, we equally have the same thing at heart. She's a member of Rotary Club, and I'm a member of Lions Club International. And we both have the same goals, objectives. We stand for the same, both Lions and Rotary. We stand for the same goals, and as you can see, and in our dealings, she has practically been going through the core values or core goals of both NGOs, and they're both international NGOs who have been impacting on lives of both the less privileged and then helping the widows and doing great things within the country. You see, she's a woman of substance, a go-getter, a bravery woman. I give it to her. Assisting the youth, she's also impacting on the lives of the children, giving them support, both financially and morally. And she's been there. And when you want to talk about women, she has been empowering women. And as you can see, it's still an ongoing thing. So I'll also appeal to people who have this thing to support her foundation so that she can continue to help those in